The Titans in the Skibidi Wars series are said to be some of the strongest in the entire fandom. We've seen beasts like the Tri-Titan or the Battle Armor. We even got a monster like the Toilet Emperor. Yeah, these guys are really overpowered. But what if I told you that no matter how strong they might be, they still got some weaknesses that could completely bring them to their knees? Yeah, even the Tri-Titan has one, but we'll get to him in a little bit. This video would turn out to be really fun and entertaining, because I even added a little something at the end of the video. So drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right to it. The first character I want to start with is the Battle Armor Speaker. You see, every speaker has a common weakness, and that's none other than these legendary backshots. Okay, seriously, we can all agree that their durability isn't that great. Here's an example: the OG speaker getting his ass beat due to low durability, or this other one where the Rockstar speaker was bullied with ease. Yeah, you get the point. Durability is a major weakness among speakers. Although the Battle Armor speaker might be the most durable among all, he would still suffer the same fate when faced against the heavy hitters of the fandom. So yeah, the Battle Armor speaker's weakness is his lack of durability. Next is the Sonar Titan. Before those pretty cool upgrades, this guy was already strong as hell. He was able to fight side by side with the Tri-Titan and actually performed really well. However, he's got an obvious weakness, and that's intense sound waves. This weakness was so effective, even the Speaker Titan was able to hold his own in their fight. Well, only for a few minutes, but in the right situation, that could put him at a huge disadvantage. The Drill Titan also faces the same problem. I mean, really, what's the harm in listening to a little jam on your speakers? Well, I guess we'll never know, because now in upgraded form it's not confirmed if the sound wave still applies to him, but thankfully he's got another weakness, and that's his ego. Okay, seriously, vengeance is his main driving force, and although you might think this isn't an actual weakness, wait till you hear what it could really do. With the enemy being aware of this weakness, they could just use the Plague Toilet to lure the Sonar into a decent trap, and once that's done, it's pretty much game over. You see where I'm going with this, right? But what about a monster like the Toilet Emperor? What's his weakness? Well, it's no use throwing hands with this guy, because he's definitely gonna wreck anyone in his path. Durability isn't a problem for him as well. We're talking about someone who could 1v1 the Tri-Titan on equal ground, so yeah, we could try luring him into a trap, but I doubt that's gonna work again, since he got beat the first time for that exact reason. If I'm being honest, this guy is a one-man army. But that's exactly what his weakness is. He's too reckless. 4 Titans just chilling casually. The Toilet Emperor pulls up for a fight. The Tri-Titan is multiple times stronger than him. He doesn't care. He still fights. The only reason they were able to take him out in the first place was because he was heavily outnumbered. He doesn't need a trap, no strategies. He sees an opponent and charges in, and that could be used against him in multiple ways. But hey, if he's actually the true strongest, all these wouldn't really matter. So let's see what his new upgrades have in store for us, then we'll truly decide. Moving on, and now it's the Battle Armor camera. We haven't really seen what this guy is truly capable of just yet, but from what we've seen, he's built like a tank, so good luck to anyone trying to inflict damage. Not just that, he's got insane attack potency, and blasters that could pretty much delete any opponent. Yeah, he seems like the ultimate soldier, crazy durability and insane attack potency. But his weakness is basically the rays of the TVs. Yeah, I know they found a counter to that a while back, but it's still a weakness. I mean, Pennywise was easily able to pull this off, and it worked wonders. As long as the Battle Armor camera doesn't have a rage mode like Dom's camera, then he's pretty much vulnerable to these kinds of attacks. The TV Titan is up next, and you can already tell finding his weakness wouldn't be easy. He was able to throw hands with the Tri-Titan and still made it out in one piece. Up close, this TV is an absolute beast, having rays that can hypnotize opponents, an energy sword for one-shotting mutants, and fighting skills that are off the charts. We shouldn't forget, this TV is possibly the strongest of them all, and he's yet to get his battle armor, probably in the latest episode. I can already tell that's gonna make a huge difference. Anyways, I don't think any petty tricks would work on this beast, because he's just built different. The only weakness I could find was smashing his TV screens, which was actually very effective against the OG TV. So yeah, that could work. I mean, it's gonna be one hell of a fight before anyone could pull this off, but once they're able to do it, the TV would basically be fighting at half strength, and a TV at half strength equals an easy target. Before we go over the Tri-Titan's ultimate weakness, let's first see what the computer woman's weakness really is. Similar to our daddy TV, this one has so much potential. She was already a beast in her first form, going up against the Tri-Titan head-on. Yeah, I know the TV Titan was there to help, but we can't really deny she put up a good fight. The computer has multiple unique abilities depending on which version, like downloading weapons to suit any fighting situation, or hacking pretty much any hardware in sight. But with her new battle armor, she becomes the embodiment of tech itself, switching forms for any kind of fights. Even one-shotting mutants and manipulation isn't off the table. Judging by everything we've seen so far, her abilities are flawless, almost like she doesn't have a specific weakness. We could use the fact that she isn't really good at close combat, and that she's the brains of the team. So fighting might not be her greatest feat, but as we saw in her new battle armor, she was able to do just fine. But I'll leave this one up to you guys. Tell me in the comments, what could be the specific weakness that could bring down a monster like the computer woman? Moving on, and finally, it's the Tri-Titan. Damn, where do I even start? Not only has this guy been the strongest for some time now, he just kept dropping bodies. He was able to handle 2 Triadians on his own without much difficulty. He even has 4 different forms, reaching immeasurable levels of strength. But finding his weakness was no easy task. We could try everything that worked for the other Titans, and it wouldn't even matter. So what could it be? What's the Tri-Titan's kryptonite? Well, it's not physical attack-based, but emotional. Even though he seems like a raging beast 90% of the time, the Tri-Titan still has a soft spot deep down, as we saw him turn against his own kind after the female Tri-Soldier got hurt, and that alone could make him lose control. If the enemies use this to their advantage, the Tri-Titan could be manipulated without him even noticing. No fancy tricks involved. This guy could be fighting against allies together with the enemies. We've been talking about their weaknesses for a while, but let's see how each of these guys could overcome their given weakness. Firstly, the battle armor speaker. Like I said before, his lack of durability is a massive problem. But if Bro picks up an energy shield, problem solved. The Sonar Titan could take a chill pill and relax, but all that rage has to go somewhere, so he might want to start going to the gym. For the Toilet Emperor, I'd say having enough boys to jump anyone he's fighting could be a great counter. After all, he has proven to be strong on his own. A little extra hand is all he needs. For the battle armor camera, an upgrade where his lens protectors are inbuilt and made stronger could help him out. The TV Titan could apply something similar to Dom's TV and he'd be good to go. The computer woman is just built different, but for the Tri-Titan, he should just find a strong enough purpose for fighting and who exactly to fight, and he'd be truly unstoppable. Let me know what you think are the biggest weaknesses of the Skibidi Wars Titans, and also how they can overcome them. But in the meantime, check out this video to see what happens if all TV Titans in the Skibidi fandom fought till the death.